Welcome to Sketching Linear Graphs 2, the sequel. Now, let's say you don't have your linear graph in the form of y equals mx plus c. It may look something like this. They've been really cruel and they've given you this. And they ask you to sketch something like that. Well, there's two options we can take. We can have this and rewrite it as this thing here. Or we can sketch it straight from the equation that we've been given, straight from this. Well, the first thing we'll do, we'll look at how to transform that into that. We're going to transpose. So we're going to transpose because they may ask us to find the gradient. They may ask us to find the y-intercept from this. So we want to write it in this form. So to do that, we transpose. So we solve for y. This is why we learn how to solve for things. So we're going to solve for y. All right, so I'm going to rewrite this. So I've got a 2x here. I'm going to bring the 2x over there. So we're going to subtract 2x from both sides. So we've got negative 3y equals 4 minus 2x. And now I've got a negative 3 multiplying y, so I'm going to divide both sides by negative 3. So we're going to have, divide that by negative 3, divide that by negative 3, and we're going to have y equals 4 over 3, which is negative, plus 2x. So then to write it in our convention, we're going to write 2x minus 4 over 3. So that tells us now we've got a y-intercept, negative 4 on 3 over here. And we've got a gradient of 2. So for every 1 we go across, we're going to go up 2. All right, now, so that's one thing we could do. If we just want to sketch it from here, it may be more efficient to go through a couple of other steps. What we do is we put a little heading for the x-intercept. Actually, we'll do the y-intercept first. The y-intercept. And this is still used for a lot of other types of graphs. That's why we're looking at it now. It's exactly the same. For the y-intercept, we let x equal 0. So from there, we're going to say we've got 2, 0, minus 3y equals 4. So 2 times 0 is 0. So we've got negative 3y equals 4. Divide both sides by negative 3. Y equals negative 4 over 3. To find, so we found the y-intercept, now we find the x-intercept. So we put a little heading, we write x-int, let y equal 0, running out of space. It'd be handy just to be able to move the whiteboard like that. So we're letting y equal 0, so we're going to have 2x minus 3, 0 equals 4. So 3 times 0 is 0, so we've got 2x equals 4. Divide both sides by 2, we've got x equals 2. So there's our x-intercept. Now we didn't have an x-intercept here, but we've got one here. So we put a dot here at 0 and negative 4 over 3. And then put another dot here at x equals 2 and a quarter, there is 0. And then we put a line through them. So that's what we end up with there. So, if we are, this is our general form. If we're not given our general form, we're given this. If they want us to find the gradient and the y-intercept, we need to write it in this form. So we transpose and we solve for y. On your CAS calculators, you can type in solve, put in your equation, 2x minus 3y equals 4, comma y, because that's what you're solving for, and it'll give you y. And then once we've got that, we can identify the gradient and the y-intercept. Alternatively, if we want to sketch straight from this, we put a heading y-intercept, let x equal 0, put a heading x-intercept, let x equal 0, simplify, and then solve for the unknown. So that's how we sketch linear graphs. And as I said, this skill you use to sketch lots of different kinds of graphs. Not so much this one.